what does this value mean to us? This value means to us is that we all have to play a part in an assignment, and we have to complete it.
What does a classroom, school, or organization look like that exemplifies paying attention in class, working on classwork, studying and learning the ways to take action and be responsible?
What does the students look like when they don't exhibit this value? Students that don't exhibit responsibility usually don't get work done, they don't pay attention in class, and they have bad grades.
First question was, what does this value mean to you as a group?
Okay. So for the first question, we think that it's to be like respectful and also patient with each other.
A group that exemplifies this value will be nice to each other.
And the third question was, what would a student's life look like if they exemplified this value? A student's life would be organized and they would have good relationships with other people. Yeah. I guess now would be like the images. All right, so the first image is like a yellow sign, and it's the right wrong one. The second image is like a street corner sign, and it's words. And the third one is like a moral compass thing.
So what is knowledge? We discussed it as a group, and we proceeded to agree that you need to know knowledge, or you have to have knowledge in order to know specific things and be able to do specific things. If that makes sense. So, knowledge is so you know technology.
So the last one would be
What is knowledge?
what would it look like about knowledge? Our third question would be, what would the world look like if we didn't have knowledge? It all depends on what you're trying to learn, or what subject or profession you're trying to go into. Because if you want to be a doctor, then you have to go to school for that, and you have to know things for that.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically mean that you're dumb if you don't know how to do certain things. It just means that you don't have the right knowledge for that. If that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you.
Stop. Dude, my name is Fernando, and our foundational value is freedom, which is to respect the rights of others and study the links between freedom and entrepreneurship and social well-being.
And for example, how you can explain that is, say if you're working at a job one day and you plan to build your own business, you have the total rights to leave that job and create your own business. No one can control you in any type of way. And if you're trying to invest in anything, invest all you want. If you're trying to trade off something, you can trade off if you want, Your decisions are your decisions. No one can take that away from you.
And that is one of the main great parts about freedom, being able to choose which type of business you want to have and how you want to run it. Basically, it's your complete vision of what you want the company to be. So yeah, that is our foundational value on entrepreneurship.
Thank you for watching.
Hey, my name is Sharon Salazar. Our topic is passion. Passion is something that you actually enjoy and look forward into doing. An example is with Drake and music. He enjoys what he does, he loves it. He's actually good at it because he looks forward to doing it. He doesn't do it because he has to. Another example is like Kobe with basketball. He was always passionate in doing it. He would always go to his practices and teach other teams. And you're really much better at what you're doing if you're passionate in doing it instead of having to.
My name is DeAndre, and I think passion is about something you have a great attitude towards, and that if you wake up and you want to get better at your craft every day. It could be like a job, it could be sports, as long as it's something that you love, but also you don't want it to make it feel like a job. You want to make it something that you really truly love, just want to take something to the future.
I'm Salvador.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Isaiah. And our value is opportunity. What opportunity means to us is basically a chance to prove yourself or to someone else, or just a chance like for you to like, benefit your life.
The second question is, what does opportunity look like in the classroom? In our class video production, which we are in right now, we get to make these videos, so we get to be creative. So that gives us the opportunity to be creative and self-express. Yeah.
And what opportunity does it look, or what opportunity does it look like, is when like you just don't have the resources to like do things, or like the money to just go to college or something. Yeah.
Sound judgment to us means to evaluate a situation or problem with a clear head and rightful thinking and making a critical decision.
Sound judgment is very good in companies because during for example, let's say during a problem or conflict or even a crisis in the company, the manager or even the employee needs to be able to assess and analyze the situation and draw a right conclusion and be able to make the right decision.
So sound judgment in a school is very important because if we take a look at it, how it would look without it, you would notice that as humans we take selfish decisions, stuff that only benefits us. We really need sound judgment because then we would end up taking decisions that only benefit us and not the rest of the classroom or the school in general.
Finally, let's move on to the topic of win-win focus. Weird name, I know, but I think it's a skill that everyone should be able to learn. What is win-win focus? It's when a group of people all contribute to achieve a common goal. What would win-win focus look like in our community? Well, everyone who contributed would not only benefit themselves, but also everyone else who also contributed and helped. Our final question is, what would our school look like without win-win focus? Students would end up more self-centered and wouldn't contribute as much as they should, which, as you can tell, is already a major problem.